Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth episode of Ask a Leader. So last week we have invited Fabian Gis to share with us and a lot of you love it and want to continue and ask for more. Right, so all these videos are actually available on our YouTube channel. So you can watch it anytime, share with your friends, share with your teammates, share with your upline, downline or whoever line that you're looking at and have them learn together with you. Alright, so today our topic is actually on prospecting, and we have invited our one-star diamond directors and prospecting guru Teresa Benedito to share with us today. Hi Teresa.
Hi Ipe. Good evening everyone. Hello everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you.
So everyone is actually expecting some hula hoop and yoga demonstration. Are you going to do some?
Unfortunately, I didn't bring, but watch me. I'm doing it live soon. So we'll shake together. Okay?
Yes, check it out by following her on her YouTube. No YouTube yet, right? Instagram, and see how she actually do some movement, and you can learn from her. Okay, and she has gained amazing figure here, and you haven't gained back ever since, right?
Thanks to our 28-day challenge.
Amazing. So you can get active. Maybe she danced very well in the Let's Get Active Championship, right?
Yeah.
So today our topic is really on prospecting. And I think a lot of friends out there, especially new friends, new business builder, they may not be aware of or understand that word prospecting. In your opinion, can you share with us what defines prospecting, or what is prospecting?
Okay, before we define, let us see first what are the 5 skills that we have in USANA. First is prospecting, and then we have inviting, presentation, closing, and follow-up. You remember? And what have you noticed? There's prospecting and there's inviting. These are two different skills. So for me, that's my error also. My mistake when I was new, what I did, since I have a lot of products, what I did, friend, I have supplements, can you buy? So that's the mistake. And then second thing, friend, I have a networking business. I think that's wrong. That's inviting already. Before you do this prospecting first. So what is prospecting? Engaging people, connecting with people first. See whether they need USANA. If they don't need USANA, they won't go to your presentation. They won't say yes to your invitation. So I think the very first thing that we need to do, that we need to learn and master is prospecting, connecting, engaging with people first.
Yes, I think this is something, a topic that is very, very important because prospecting actually builds a long-term customer. Like what Teresa said, they are actually buying from you. It is not buying from USANA. They are not buying from off the shelf. They are actually buying because of you, the trust that they have in you, and that value that you have provided to them. So this is very, very crucial part of the whole 5 steps. This is the most important one. And Teresa, you have been in USANA for how long?
9 years already. Happy 9 years.
Happy 9 years, and this 9 years you are looking younger and younger each year.
Thanks to USANA.
Amazing. 19 years old and you just joined.
So now I'm 28.
28, 21.
Oh, 21.
21. Oh my God. So I think in your journey you would have mentor a lot of new business builders. So all different ranks, all different types, all different backgrounds. Is there something called a common mistake that new business builder made? And can you share with us what are some of them and what is implication?
Okay. I think the very first mistake that we ever commit is not warming up. Like what I've said, we're too excited. You remember when you first joined USANA, you're too excited. You want your all relatives and friends to know that you are with USANA, or you want to sell your USANA products. So what did you do? You message or you call, I have USANA products, buy from me, which is very wrong.
Yeah.
First thing is warm up. Chit chat first. Because people buy, people do business from people they trust. If they don't trust you enough, they don't buy. They must just buy from anyone else. So first, build the rapport. How? Chit-chat first. And second thing, know their need. Do they need business or other source of income? Or do they need supplements right now before you drop the bomb? So that's the third step. Don't ever invite unless you know the need. Do they need products right now? Do they need business right now? Why? You will know why during your chit chat. So those are the three things that we need to know. It will make your prospecting, your inviting, your closing very, very high. The success rate is very, very high if you do these three things. And if you avoid the first mistake, not warming up. So we need to warm up first.
Yes. What is another mistake that people do? Are they because I do commonly see a lot of people are doing more advertising, selling of products.
True.
I think this is something that I think it is a lack of warming up. Because instead of talking about general health, importance of health, they are just pushing products. Hey, I have this Bio Omega that is double distillation. Would you want to buy one now? So it is just pushing of products, and it can give you that immediate sales, but it will not help you build long-term business.
True.
Okay, correct.
Yeah, that's
so
very
I think one of the things that is very interesting that I also see is that they are too eager, or they lack of certain training, certain techniques, and immediately they are overconfident in calling. I mean, prospecting in traditional business and in direct selling is slightly different. We are a words of mouth, people, business, and having that connection is very, very important. So just now you share a few steps with us in building that engagement. Is there a way that you coach your team members in maximizing the benefits of prospecting?
Yeah. So since I have these three steps, we need to chit chat first, know their need. That's the only time you send the invitation. So right now, which is very, very good, everybody is online. So you can do online. So there are millions of users on all social media. So first thing to check is there should be something that we should talk about. So how can I go in the first step? So what I do, and I teach my downlines to do it, go to their social media. Do they have a kid? How's their parents? Do they need something? Or what's happening to their lives? So what I do personally, which I teach my downline, comment. But once you comment, your name will go up to their feed. And then they will say, Teresa is still alive. And then when you message them, hey Teresa, I saw you. And then there's an algorithm in social media. Once you comment, they will see your post as well. So what I do, before I prospect, I comment first those people that I will talk to, and then they will see me, then I will post after, then they will see my posts or my stories, and then I'm on top of their mind. Then we have something to talk about. Like my opening message is, hey, how are you? I saw that your kid, she's very tall already, very big already. 10 years old, time flies so fast. So there's something that we can talk about, which I think you can do also. So that's the first one. Message, comment, and then there's something that you talk about. And then during that conversation, again, what's the second step? Find their need. That's the only time that you can drop the bomb, the invite after.
How do you find their needs? Do you ask specific questions, or is there a technique to that?
So for me, I use the form. FORM. So my intention always, because sometimes the discussion goes to our high school life, to our college life, I always gear it back to how's your family, So right now, is there any health concerns? Or how's your mom? If I know their mom personally, then that's the only time they say, I think my mom, she needs to be healthy, more healthy right now. Okay. And then, or how's your kids? How's your work right now? There's a lot of people who were sacked from their work. So if they say, right now I'm very anxious, I think our job right now is not okay. Then in my mind, she needs extra income right now. So in those forms, talk about family, talk about occupation or work, and then what do you do after work? Then they say, I'm not doing something. Do you want to join my yoga? Do you want to join my hula hoop, or we have other activities? Why you're asking about recreation? So that you know what's their timing. Because they will say, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., that's my bathe time. Then you won't invite them during their bathe time. So you will invite them like 9:30, whatever hour that after their bathe time or recreation time. So again, FORM. Talk about family, ask specific questions about family, about occupation or their source of income, recreation, what they're doing. That's the only time you drop the bomb, the message. FORM.
Correct. Dropping the bomb doesn't mean you talk about USANA.
Right away.
Yes.
Nope.
The main objective is really just warming up to really get an understanding, get a feel of everything so that you can have that connection with the person.
Let me just add something to that, because yeah, you're correct. You like, don't talk about USANA right away, because you see, like what we've mentioned at first, there are 5 steps: prospecting, inviting, presentation. Inviting is different from presentation. If you talk about USANA, that's presentation. So don't talk about USANA. Some people are asking, how do you invite? Can you just come to my presentation? I will discuss everything there. So that very simple thing, that's inviting. You did not talk about USANA yet. So all the more that don't talk about USANA during prospecting.
Now, a very, very important question, I think, is in the mind of a lot of our audience. How long does this process take?
From the chit-chatting?
Yeah, everything.
Okay, so what I do before, I'm guilty also, it would take weeks. Okay, but now, like there is this day, I forgot the law, that if you give yourself 8 hours to do a thing, it will take you 8 hours. But if you give yourself 5 minutes to do that thing, you will finish it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So what I do, we call it power hour. So I time my alarm for 30 minutes, and I should have a goal. I should talk to 20 people in that 20 minutes. So which I can do in 20 minutes, rather than, okay, I think for the whole day, 20 minutes, then it will take you the whole day.
Yes.
So 20 minutes to 30 minutes, you can warm up 20 to 30 people. Warming up, you're not inviting yet. You're just chit-chatting, which is not really, really hard on that part.
I think this is really a good add-on. I mean, there are people who ask me, what do you mean by doing USANA? Have you been doing USANA? What do you mean by doing USANA? So I think, like what Teresa said, just simple action like this. I mean, a 1% effort every day, right?
True.
So just going online, commenting on people's, just make sure you spend 30 minutes just commenting on people's every day. And you will slowly progress to where you want to go. And like what Teresa already said just now, if you want to do it in 8 hours, it means you will complete in 8 hours. But if you set yourself that 1 hour time limit, you will complete it in 1 hour. Amazing. That's why she is 1-star diamond and the guru of prospecting. So is there a difference between how you approach a potential distributor or a potential consumer?
So what I do with, if it's a potential consumer, of course, I will just show benefits of products. But if a business builder, I will show my lifestyle. You cannot show your income, because people don't believe income. They must see what did that income brought you. So most of my friends right now are asking, why can you do yoga and hula hoop every day? Are you not working? I think that's the main thing that I want to drive out there. And then it's an opening conversation also. If they ask that, then I have an avenue to say, I'm doing USANA business, which I'm doing at home. And then you can attend my presentation later. So I think that's how we should approach it. If it's a business builder, show your lifestyle, because people want to have that. How? By earning much compared to what their work can give them. If it's a business builder, show them the benefit. Maybe I think with the physical also. Yes, you can show them. If you know me before, most of my friends would see, Teresa, you look like my daughter. That's how my friend, of course, you look like my daughter. Why? Because most of my friends are not taking supplements, that's first. And they're so stressed, they look like 50 years old already.
Aww.
So for all those people, if you're new right now, continue taking that USANA product. You can see the difference in 5 to 10 years. You can see that now. But most of your friends will say to you later, oh, you're like my daughter. You're like my son. Take USANA.
Yes. I think I do hear that comments quite often. So I mean, in the new norms, now is we've seen a lot of behavioral change. You know? We are no longer people are less willing to meet up. People are less willing to do a lot of things now. If they can be done virtually, they will want to do it. Is there a difference between doing it virtually and doing it in person? I mean, in prospecting. Does prospecting conduct in person ever before, or how does it change between virtual and, I mean, hybrid or whatever it is called now?
Yeah, I think it's called hybrid normal right now, which in USANA, we can enjoy both worlds. We call it online, offline. So if you are like me, who's afraid of people sometimes, who are the introvert people, the shy people, so we want to do it online. So online, correct. Online, so USANA is perfect for us. But now that it's hybrid, so you can incorporate both. So what I do now, of course, I do everything online. But now, slowly, I'm asking my friend, can we have coffee? Or can we meet up just to warm up? We've never seen each other for the last 2 years. I think it's high time that we meet up. So that's part of prospecting also. Aside from, of course, commenting, chit-chatting via online. So hybrid, normal. I think that's the new in thing, which is for USANA distributors like us. It's very, very high time for us to go out there and meet people.
I think I agree. I think social media really helps a lot of us who are afraid of people to be sociable.
True.
I mean, that is really one of the way to. I mean, you don't feel you won't have a lot of rejections.
True.
It's easier to handle when you just log on to Facebook, Instagram, and you just comment on some of their things and just having chit chat session, and you don't feel so stressed over it. I mean, if they don't reply, it's normal. It's such a normal thing. And I mean, WhatsApp, WeChat, Line, others are also a platform for us to do prospecting, just a casual chit chat. Some people just send photos, you know, good morning photos and all those messages, calls. It is also a form of engaging or finding that common topics. That talking point. I mean, you have done really well on social media to create that talking point. Just now you mentioned about you yourself portraying, exercising every morning, and people ask you questions. So prospecting can be a proactive and it can be reactive also.
True.
So I think you have done both way very, very well. Is there I mean, just now you talk about five skills, right? Or we call it 5 steps. Okay. How much time do you spend on prospecting a day?
In a day.
Yes.
So what I do before I sleep at night, I have this goal that before I sleep, I need to send 20 messages. So what's my message? Hi, hello, how are you? So 20. That's my goal before I sleep. And then not all 20 will reply. And then tomorrow morning, during my USANA time, so I have an alarm. I call it blocking. So I have my USANA time, which is from 10 to 12. So that's 2 hours. So ask chit-chatting. So that's my chit-chatting part and finding their needs. So 20 every day that I send, not everyone will reply. So maybe 15, 12, and that from 12, so you're checking which one needs USANA. So maybe 8, and then which one will say yes to my invitation, 2 or 3. So that's my goal every day. So I put 2 hours in the morning, and then depending on, because when you do presentation, so you have 1 hour maximum until closing. So that's one at 3 p.m. or at night, depending on what time are they okay with that.
Yes, I think just now you talk about asking them recreation time in order to find out when are they free. Do your prospecting USANA time adjust accordingly to all these people's free time?
Yes, that's the good news for us who are doing it part-time. So if they say, oh, I'm not free on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday because that's my bedtime. So okay, then Friday. And one tip, whenever you lock schedule for, you're inviting already, right? And then you want them to do presentation, don't ask when are you free because nobody's free. You give them options. So you're not free on Monday, Tuesday, Friday because that's your bedtime. How about Tuesday and Saturday? which one are you free? One weekday and one weekend. And they say, Saturday. So 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. So you check which are the ones that which is okay. One daytime and one nighttime. For sure, one of those choices they will say yes.
I am very, very curious now. In my mind, I'm thinking, how should I start off my USANA business if I'm a new builder? With all those people that you have engaged with, do you do a customer note? Do
Yes.
you write? You do?
I do.
How do you do it?
Okay, before, because I'm an auntie, okay, an auntie, I write
19
it.
years old
Yeah,
only.
okay, 21 years old, 21 years old. I used to write it. So I have a lot of, I call it prospect list. So I write it there, the date, and then what did we talk about, I write it there. But now, since everything is like you go out, then I didn't bring my notebook. Now I do it on Google Sheets, which I can access anytime. So I know what happened. And what I love is I do it on Messenger. Because on Messenger, even though 10 years ago, you can see what did you talk about. So before I talk to that person, I go back to our conversation again.
Yeah.
The last time we talk about this, then I will follow up.
Yes.
Or I presented to these people. What I do so that I know that I presented, I take a picture. And then I send. So I know, 3 months ago, I presented to this person. Then, that's my monitoring also. Messenger.
That is interesting. I mean, WhatsApp also do the same
True.
efforts. I mean, that is very interesting. I mean, I was thinking maybe in my mind I was thinking to come up with an Excel worksheet or to use our customer connect where you can actually just log in and write customer notes. But that WhatsApp and that Messenger is really interesting because sometimes we forgot what we talk to them about. I mean, if you have to reach out 20 people every day, and as your customer base, your organization grows bigger, it can get a little bit out of hand sometimes. And this is the secret that you have been doing all this while and not sharing with us.
Google Sheets. Okay?
Google Sheets.
So you can access it anywhere on your phone, on your laptop, anywhere you go, you can access it.
Yes, anyway, you can also try it out our customer connect. I think
Customer
it is
Connect.
also pretty good where you can just log in and also look at their past purchases. So these are also good way for you to follow up existing customers or distributors as we move along, right? Wow, amazing. So
Thank you.
9 years in USANA. Have you ever grown tired of doing prospecting?
There are times, the laziness, the complacency, just to be honest. But what I do, right now, there's this thing that I've been doing for the how many years now. My dream board, what I really want to do in USANA, I had it laminated. It's in my bathroom.
That mirror?
No, it's in my wall.
Wow.
It's a wall there, and then in front of my throne. So whenever I'm on my throne, I have nothing to do. I don't bring my cell phone there intentionally so that I'm looking at my dream board. And what I do, I read what I wrote in my dream board. Because I put there, I am enjoying my travel in the US on August 2022 and traveling in Midwest US. So when I read that, every time I'm on the throne, it makes me, I cannot be complacent today, huh? I can't be lazy today, huh? I think that's my way to have a self-check every time I'm lazy. So you can do that also. Have your, whatever goal that you have it laminated. So you put it in your, wherever that you can see it every day. So mine is in the throne, in the toilet. So you can see it every day.
Amazing. I'm going to put advertisement on all the bus and MRT. So all our distributors, wherever you go, you will see, I have to achieve leadership summit. I have to go for diamond summit. I think that's an interesting idea. If we have the money to do so, definitely, right? Just put on their sunglasses. Then they can see it every day. I think we should come up with a wallpaper for mobile phone. So whenever they go on, look at their time, they will be able to see their goal and keep them motivated.
Oh, that's what I do.
Oh.
In my phone right now, it's my screensaver. In wallpaper, in my phone, even in my laptop, all my laptops, my dream board, what's my goal specifically, the rank, the income, it's there. So it will make you not lazy and complacent.
Yes. Thank you very much. I think, Teresa, you used to be a accountant, right? With auditing background.
True.
So, I mean, a lot of our new people, they often say that I don't come from sales background. It's very difficult for me to get the know-how. Is there anything that you do that help you improve yourself?
So yeah, from accounting background, 15 years of auditing and accounting, no sales background. Of course, at first, I had difficulty because this is a sales that I need to sell. But I think with the training really set the mindset. It's not really selling like those salespeople that you go out there and push your products. But with USANA, how do we sell? We sell our lifestyle. So there's a product first. You remember when you joined USANA, there's products. Those products are not for selling. Your package, it should be for your own consumption. Because people buy from you later on when they see, you have very good skin. Your skin is better now. Your hair is better. Because I'm taking a supplement. That's your advertisement. I think that's what differentiates us from other salespeople.
Yeah.
So in my last 9 years, that's what I realized also. It's not just a normal salespeople. We're not normal salespeople. We are the advertiser of our own.
Spokesperson.
Yes. And the walking advertisement of our USANA products. So they say, once you are in USANA, you can't be ugly. Or you can't be ugly. And so that's a very good pressure on ourselves to take our USANA products because you will see the difference 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road. I've seen people like Ipe, you can see from the skin, the radiant skin, that's from continuously, generously taking USANA products.
You are 9 years, I'm 19 years.
Yeah, you see?
You see how fair I am? No, just kidding. It's
And
because
the
I'm born
skin.
with it. Yeah, I mean, we all went through it. We know how it goes. I mean, you are also a fan of readings.
True.
Right. I'm also a fan of reading. I think by reading, it really helps to widen our perspective and knowledge. What are some of the books? I saw that you bring a orange book here. You want to share with the audience?
Yeah, the recent one that I read before this is the Atomic Habits. Yes. Before we had James Clear in our APC, so I read the book. But before APC, I reread it again, which is very, very good. If you haven't read it, make sure that you read. And this book, I read it when I was new in USANA. If you see, the title is How to Instantly Connect with Anyone. And right now, I'm reading it for last 3 weeks. And when they invited me here, this one is very, very timely. So there are 96 tricks in relationships. So Ron gave it to me when we were new, when we were still dating, which is, you see, it's very old already.
How romantic that he gave you this when you are still dating.
Yeah, I think
but it is one of the best gifts.
Yes, I think he wants me to be very good in relationships and how to instantly connect, not just with Ron, but I think which is very, very good, also relatable, relevant to our USANA business. So right now, I'm reading it. Very good, you can buy it. Yeah, 96 tricks on how to, like me, I'm not a person who can see eye to eye. But in here, there are tricks how to see people eye to eye without you feeling awkward. So must read this.
Okay, everybody. If you have opportunity, please read it. I think William Gong, in the first session, he actually shared with us something interesting. Up to now, he is still reading this his own collection of books again and again and again. He shared this thing saying that at different stage of life, when you read back a book, you will learn new things.
True.
It is very, very true. So when you finish one book, doesn't mean that you stop it. And like the research, you read it again and again, and it has new meanings to whatever things that you are doing. I think that's the benefit of reading a book and self-growth. I think it's really great that we are having this habit. Atomic Habit. I wanted to promote this book, Atomic Habit by James Clear. It is a really good book. Please go and read it. If not, re-watch our APVC content and see what he has shared with us, right? So, what advice do you have for all our friends out there who is new, number one, who is in the beginning uphill stage of their USANA journey, and those who are in their goals or emerald? What kind of advice do you have for them?
Okay.
in terms of prospecting?
For prospecting. For the new ones, okay, since you're new, make sure that you attend as much training as you can. You can't just go out there without knowing what to say or how to say this. So there are scripts from your upline that you can base your what to say at first. So make sure training first. So first 6 months, attend as much training as you can. If your team, they don't have trainings, a lot is in our Facebook page, USANA Singapore page, or the Singapore Entrepreneur Club FB page. So you can watch from there. Training, training, training. Okay, before you earn, okay, you must learn first. Okay, learn before you earn. That's first. And then for those who are Jurassic people, gold, ruby, emerald, I think until diamond, prospecting is an ongoing thing for us. So I think I'm guilty of that also. There are times like, I'm diamond already, I'm one star already. I think I don't need to do that. But if we really want to move up higher, right? So who are you going to put on your diamond leg, one star leg, 2 star, and so on if you don't prospect? First step, if you want to have momentum, if you want to increase your income, you want to hit all those travel incentives like they announced the Monaco, first step, don't go to inviting first. Do it warming up with your prospecting first.
Amazing. So if you are in Jurassic Park, don't worry, we're gonna have Jurassic Park, whatever series coming up. So you will be keep doing it again and again and again and again, okay, until we really find the whole Jurassic World now. Okay, so thank you very much for your time today. I mean, we have benefited a lot. So if you miss, if you want to rewatch this session, please log on to our YouTube channel and rewatch it again, and also share the link to your friends so that everyone can benefit from this great sharing from Teresa. Thank you very much, Teresa. And thank you everyone for your time.
Thank you.